ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina. Is the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Hunter Henry brings it in. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. And it's complete. Henry. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. Throwing again, it's Taylor toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Jeremy Chin on the cover.
Throwing again, Taylor over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Taylor will throw again. He's airing it out for Williams, and that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Oh, he breaks another. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have the Panthers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
2 more yards.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Touchdown, Carolina! Mike Mike Davis. 34 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
Conversion is successful.
So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Joe Reed returning. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Taylor on the screen. This is Eckler. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Taken down.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A fake to Eckler. Now here's Taylor. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. Taylor, and that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On is the punter Long here as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 85 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Throwing, Bridgewater. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Conversion is no good.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
To throw again on 2nd down, Taylor.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
The ball carrier.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Chargers.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Here is Eckler. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The throw over the middle taken in, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Complete.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
1st and goal.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 6.
Operating from the gun. Taylor. This will be caught at about the 6.
Taylor's pass.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trey Boston. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30.
Can't stand myself.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Touchdown, Panthers.
What we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They put so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. From the gun, Taylor throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. On third down, Taylor. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal, Chargers.
To throw again is Taylor. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cornelder. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half, and the Panthers add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. And they go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey will try to run it in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
That keeps the score, Panthers.
Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
For Carolina.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Here's Reed. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. So we've come to halftime after a very one. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Reggie Bonifant, 63 yards. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Bridgewater to throw it, and he's got it. They add on more, a little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Offense.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On first down, it's Taylor. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen.
Taylor's pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
The ball carrier.
Trey Boston up to make the tackle.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's the Panthers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A 10-yard loss on the
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted. Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And bulldozing through multiple tackles. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers' 38. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. Now Taylor on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Taylor. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Complete to Keenan Allen.
The Chargers on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Again, it's Taylor. And able to find Green.